We don't tend to appreciate enough the difference between living in America and everywhere else.
We're a great nation in large part because we enjoy more freedom and liberty than any people that have ever lived, and Republicans understand that. They know that freedom doesn't come with crushing tax burdens that take away people's choices and options in life.
You know, the created can never be greater than the creator in any sense of the word. And it was the states that created this country and the federal government, and not vice versa. So I think if we're going to save this country, my belief is we're going to have to save it one state at a time.
And so Republicans value many different things, but paramount amongst that is freedom and liberty. It is the genius of America.
Ronald Reagan used to say when the left would be complaining about, what we were doing, and as Gene Kirkpatrick would say, the blame America first crowd, he would always say, well, there's a simple test. Let's just have the Gates test. I said, Mr. President, what do you mean the Gates test? He said, let's drop all the gates and see which way people run. They all run to America. Often we don't appreciate what we got in America.
Our republic, first time in the history of mankind, where the individual citizen was lifted above the crown, above the governor, above the mayor. The citizen is boss.
I think the values that have gotten the United States of America where we are today is what's at stake. Are we really a country that believes in freedom and liberty? The freedom for individuals and families to achieve whatever is within their desire and effort to accomplish? Or should we look at a big government that makes those decisions for us, that taxes us to the point where we must pay them and be dependent?
I think Democrats create the kind of programs that make people dependent on government, whereas we try to address the needs of people by helping them gain a level of independence from government. And it's coming at the same issue, but in a very different way.
The 2010 elections are going to really have national impact.
Look, we came in to 2000 with over 30 Republican governors. In 2006 alone, we were at 28 Republican governors in 2006. After election night, we had 22. We've suffered significant losses in the House and the Senate, where the Democrats now have supermajorities nearly in both chambers. And of course, we've lost the White House. It's pretty safe to say that the Republican Party's not been in a great position the last few election cycles.
This cycle, 2009, 2010, are so much more important than usual because of the way the Obama administration and the Democratic Congress have made this huge lurch to the left. The American people are scared of all this spending. They recognize enormous debt is being run up.
We won't win back the White House, the U.S. House of Representatives, or the Senate until we first reclaim a majority of Republican governors.
There's no better place to begin that than in the ranks of the governor's races across this country. The states are the laboratories of democracy. Typically, states are the places where reform and change begins. I think you're going to see Republican governors and Republican governor candidates lead the charge